Do you think conflict is a test of who's right? It is not. But think of it as an obstacle course for your communication skills. And most of us, we are running through it blindfolded. But here's the good news. Communication is a skill, which means you can learn it. Let me show you 3 moves that can help you get through conflict with more clarity and less regret. Conflict isn't something to win. It is something to navigate. And your brain, believe it or not, is hardwired to make that harder than it needs to be. But when you understand how it works, you can adjust. First hurdle, defensiveness. It's when you feel that urge to defend yourself or explain something for the 3rd time. That's when you need to pause and figure out, what am I protecting right now? That single question will shift your brain from defense mode to discovery mode. Next is misunderstanding. Most of us, we assume we know what the other person means. Often what we're doing is just hearing through our own filters. So try this. Say, I want to make sure that I understand what you're saying. So can I reflect that back to you? That one sentence can completely change the tone of the conversation. And finally, emotional flooding. When your heart is racing, your words get jumbled. That's because your nervous system is signaling overload. The best thing you can do is just step back and say, you know what, I care about this conversation, so can we take a break and come back here in 20 minutes? These 3 steps, pause your defensiveness, clarify your understanding, and know when to take a break will not make conflict vanish, but they'll help you move through it with more grace and less damage. Because conflict isn't about winning or losing. It's really about staying present, working to be curious, and also trying to connect, even when it's hard. Build that skill, and you will find that the obstacle course of conflict feels a lot less overwhelming.